A warm welcome to RS Institute. I will be your educator for today. And for the next 30 minutes, I will be teaching you how to efficiently and effectively perform an upper lip wax. I am from the beautiful island of Barbados, and I speak English. And I would love for you to tell me about yourself a little bit. Your name, where you're from, what language you speak, and what inspired you to join RS Institute.
My name is Lisa Jones, and I am from Barbados. I speak only English. I was inspired to join RS Institute because I decided to change my vocation and pursue a career in aesthetics. As I researched how to go about doing this, I came across RS Institute, and the reviews from past students stated that it was the best in the island, and that is why I decided to study here.
My name is LaShawn Goodrich. I am from the island of Barbados and I speak English. I currently work at a spa with my sister, and we decided to open our own spa on the island. A lot of our peers in the industry have told us about RS Institute, and we believe that if we wanted to truly be the best, that there would be the place to start.
Wow, that's truly amazing. Thank you so much for those kind words. Before we get into our session, I want to go through with you one safety measure. If you shall hear the fire alarm go off, I want you to stay calm, please, and exit with me through this door. During this session, feel free to ask me any questions, and should you need to use the restroom, you can signal to me, and feel free to do so as well. And so for today's session, the aim is for you to understand how to correctly and efficiently perform an upper lip wax. And I will also be guiding you through all the supplies you need for the class, and I'll be teaching you your contraindications to the service. We will go through home care advice as well for your clients. And I have broken it down into 3 sections for you. We're going to talk health and safety, the best practices, contraindications. We're also going to do a demo so you can see how to perform the upper lip wax. And you are going to practice on each other to exchange and to feel how an upper lip wax feels, and to be able to say, that you have some experience and talk about it as you are having it done. And remember, if you have any questions, you can feel free to stop me and ask me as well. So I'm going to start by going through some health and safety measures. I want you to remember that during your service, you are not going to be double dipping. And by double dipping, I mean placing the stick in the wax, placing it on your client, and placing it back in. That's a no-no. We disregard it. Why do we disregard the sticks the same time immediately after we use it?
Cross-contamination.
Yes, we do not want to have any infections happening on the skin, Lisa. And also, we all test. We test the wax on our wrist to make sure it's not too hot. And why would we do that, Lisa?
To make sure that you don't burn the client.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we just want to make sure that during the service that everything is as clean as you can. Make sure that you're not doing any double dipping. And also, let's go through right now, look at your handouts, and let's talk together about contraindications. Do you see it there in your handouts? It's right at the back there. Perfect. So you can read with me. Let's go through your contraindications to waxing. And we can start now. Lisa, you can start by saying them out with me.
No recent chemical peels.
That's right.
No sunburns or open skin.
Yes.
No recent microdermabrasion.
Absolutely.
Acne medication, retin A, antibiotics, and herpes.
Perfect. So those are the contraindications for your upper lip waxing. So, LaShawn, we do have some home care recommendations on there. You can read them out loudly for us to hear.
No alcohol toners.
Yes.
Avoid extreme hot water on the face.
Yes.
Avoid tanning beds, sauna, and bathing and sunbathing.
Sunbathing.
For 24 to 48 hours.
48 hours.
Mm-hmm. Please wear your SPF. No exfoliating with acids after 24 to 48 hours. If feeling irritated, client can ice the area and use hydrocortisone
Yes, please.
ointment twice a day and keep your skin hydrated.
Hydrated. So why do you guys feel like we don't want to be putting anything hard on the skin when you are doing, after your client's gone home? You don't want them to be using anything with alcohol. Why?
The skin is gonna be more sensitive than it
Yes.
usually is.
Because when you are waxing, you remove
Remove a layer of skin.
correct, the superficial layer. So you want to keep the skin hydrated, protected at all times, okay? So now I'm gonna get ready to go into your demo with you. And our client is already on the bed. She has already completed her health history form, and she has no allergies as well as you guys, because you would have completed your health history form as well. So I'm going to make my way over here, and we're going to start with the demo. So ladies, you can put yourself in a position to see me as best as you can. And feel free to come around as well, because this is for you. You should be around. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to sanitize my hands. And then I'm going to place my gloves on and get her headband on, so that way we don't have any hair in the area that we're going to be working in. On the table, we have all of your supplies. We have your headbands, your tweezers, your non-woven wax strips, your disposable tongue depressors. We have your hand sanitizer, your mirrors. We also have your wax spot. We have your sensitive wax on the inside already, your wax colors, your alcohol, your tissue, your pre and post solutions. And these are all the materials that you are going to need for your upper lip waxing. Do you have any questions for me? You're excited? Yes. I'm very excited to show you as well. Upper lip waxing takes normally 3 to 5 minutes when you're doing a service for a client. Sometimes people get really excited and start to fall asleep. Not really. I've been told that this is one of the most painful procedures out there, apart from any other area in waxing. And I've had it done a few times, and it's quite the task. Are you doing okay there? All right, you can place your head back down for me. Let's make sure we have no, and let's just take a look at the skin to make sure that's in excellent condition. There's no broken skin. The skin isn't looking too dehydrated, and we are good to go. So the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to cleanse the area with our pre-cleansing oil, the pre-cleanser, sorry. Let's make sure we have it open. There we go. And so we do everything in a very light mode. We stretch the skin, we cleanse one side, we stretch the skin and cleanse the other side. And you can also ask your client to fold her lip in. That way you can see everything, okay? And you place it in the bin. Now we're going to dry the area. And then we place that in the bin as well. And now we're going to apply a little bit of our pre-waxing oil. How are you doing? You're doing okay? Yes, okay. No irritation, everything is perfect? Perfect, good. So when we are doing our wax, before we get started, we are going to test on our wrist to make sure that it's not too warm. It's pretty good. And what do we do here? Dispose of it. Remove the wax off of me so it doesn't get onto the client. Sanitize. And now we can start our actual application. So we're going to put in the wax, wipe the back, make sure that there's no spillage. I'm still twirling, but it's okay. And we're gonna stretch, work on one side at a time. We start in the middle and spread down. And this is soft wax. Okay, there we go. So you're going to put the strip right in the center and smooth it down. You're going to stretch the skin and compress. How are you doing? Fold over. Look at it, ladies. Nice. All out. Very nice. Okay. Let's finish up because there's a little bit here left on the side. And there we go. And compress. Now we can move over to the other side. How are we feeling so far? We're doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to position myself to apply in the other direction. You doing okay? Where do we go now? We'll smooth it down and remove in which direction? Opposite. Okay. And compress. I know. The tiniest area to work on. It's like the most stinging ever, but it's rewarding. Okay, let's come down at the side. And we're almost there. Once we're finished, we're going to clean the area just to remove any excess. But you do this with your soothing cream. Okay? So it does both. Clean and soothe. Remember, we do not apply the wax multiple times on the skin because it will irritate. And how are you doing? You can unfold the lips for me. Doing okay? Yeah. Perfect. So that was your upper lip wax. Just make sure that you always ask the client how she's doing, because everybody, as much as she says she didn't have any allergies, you never know. Okay? So now I'm just going to thank you so much for being my model today. I'm going to remove the headband for you. And ladies, you can come on over and let's get yourself set up for you to do your exchanges on each other. I think LaShawn raised her hand and said, I am going to provide the treatment first. So Lisa, you can definitely get on the bed. Let's get going. I'm just going to sanitize. And thank you so much for being my model today. And ladies, what do we want to remind her? Stay out of the sun. Wear your SPF. No extreme heat. No alcohol toners. Okay. Thank you so much for being our model today. Elisa, how are you doing? I'm okay. Yes. Okay, yeah, so we're just about to, you might have to take the glasses off. And LaShawn, you can sanitize here. And there's a pair of gloves there for you. Yes, please. Oh, should we need the tissues here as well? Lisa, how are you feeling? Are you getting all ready for this upper lip wax? Excited? First time?
Yes.
Good job. Okay. Okay. I put my headband. You're gonna place your headband on for her. And the reason we're doing this is to remove any excess hair from
the
the area that we're going to be working on.
Can I ask her to lift her head a little?
Absolutely, she can definitely. So you can lift your head a little. Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect. So I'm just gonna sanitize your hands again and get to clean the area. You have your cleanser and your pre-oil. Cleanser. There you go.
A little bit.
Yes, at least 1 pump is fine. So everything is as gentle as possible. You can wipe one side and the other side as well. And now you're going
Dry off a
to,
little?
yes, you can, definitely. You're going with your pre-oil.
Ooh.
Yes, so you're gonna take a gauze as well, and you can apply your pre-oil. And we use the pre-oil just to have the wax not adhere to the skin directly. 1 pump is fine. It may help you, would you like some please? Okay. So let me pump for you. There you go. You're welcome.
Good, Lisa?
Yes. Perfect. And now we begin the procedure. So before you begin, what do we do, LaShawn? We
Test the wax on ourselves.
That's right. Make sure it's not too hot for the client's face.
Can I touch it
Yes.
on me? You can.
And dispose of it immediately. Right, perfect. You can remove. How's the wax?
It's good.
It's good?
Yes.
Okay. That's the main thing we want to know.
Right.
And so sanitize and then get started. You're welcome. Yes. Just make sure you're taking it over. And keep twirling. Perfect. And how are you doing there, Lisa? You're all ready? Perfect. Okay, LaShawn, let's talk to me. What are we doing now?
We're gonna apply the wax in the same direction of the hair growth.
Yes.
From one half.
Yes.
And then we're gonna apply the strip and remove it in the opposite direction.
Okay. Always make sure you stretch the skin. Perfect. Let's bring it in closer to you.
Okay.
And perfect. How's it going? You compress? Nice. You can definitely. You don't want to be placing the wax back onto the skin. You can turn it over and use it on the opposite side too. Smooth it in and pull as fast as you can. Perfect. And you repeat on the
Other side.
other side. How's it going for you, Lisa? You can speak to me.
It made my eyes water.
Ah, it made your eye water. Oh, wow. Let's go. Stretch. Perfect. Perfect, Michelle. Are you comfortable there? Yes? Yes. Okay. So maybe you want to come a little bit on this side so you're facing the wax. Just a little bit. Perfect. That's better for you? Does it feel better on this side?
A little weird.
It feels weird over here for you? Okay.
I'll try to pull it and see.
Okay. And stretch below. And pull. Perfect. It's okay. It's okay. And fold in and remove the excess wax. Make yourself comfortable. Let's see you. Lisa's bracing herself.
It feels better from this side.
From that side, okay. So now you're going to just remove any excess wax and soothe the area with your tea tree soothing cream. There we go. That's. How's it going, Lisa?
It's tingling.
Is this enough?
Yes, that's enough.
And I use this on both sides?
You can smooth it through, yes. And Lisa, you've just received your first upper lip wax. LaShawn, you did a very nice job.
Thank you. Is that was it?
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
A little painful.
A little painful? Okay, so now we are going to switch. LaShawn, you will receive your upper lip wax, and Lisa will provide it with you. Yeah? You can take your headbands, and we're all set, and then we can
Should I show you?
No, you're okay. You're gonna be using one of these for her as well.
Oh, so this is this one?
Yes, you can. Grab your paper for you. There we go. You can cover it, I'll help you. Okay. Now you will get your sanitizer, Lisa, and let's get you started. Give them the sanitizer on hand. Sure, no problem. Her eyes are really running water, Michelle.
I'm worried.
You're okay. It's an upper lip wax, ladies. You're gonna be okay. So you will see how your clients are gonna feel when they're receiving the upper lip. It always feels the same. It's something that you can not really get used to. Maybe sometimes when the hands are a little bit, so you can, yes, that's correct. That's better, and then let's get into it. There we go. All ready, LaShawn?
I don't know.
You don't know?
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Okay. So you're going to place the headband on LaShawn. Let's talk this through together. Place the headband on LaShawn, and then once you place the headband on LaShawn, we're going to cleanse the area, and then apply your pre-oil, and then
sanitize.
yes.
Oh,
Test the wax, And then test the wax, and then sanitize, and then start the procedure. So we can go ahead.
Okay, LaShawn, I'm going to place a hairband on your head. Can you please raise your head for me? Okay, put your hand up.
And so you can sanitize.
And touch the wax.
Yes, you're gonna test the wax, make sure it's good on your wrist. You can wipe it now for sure. You don't wanna have too much when you're doing your testing, and only on one side. That's good, that's good. Okay, you can dispose, and then you're gonna remove the wax that's currently here, not to place it onto the client. Okay, and you can sanitize your hands again, and then we can start the procedure.
Okay, so I cleanse.
Yes. Cleanse. Cleanser right here. Perfect. I'll be right here with you.
Okay, can you please fold your lips in?
Yes. On the side.
That's enough.
Perfect, that's good. And now you're going to try it just to give a little bit. Perfect.
In the right area.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Perfect. And now we are going to pre-oil.
This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, on this.
On the same gauze. And very easy, you're doing one side and then the other side.
One side. And then
The other side. Now you're going to catch your stick and apply the wax in one direction. From one side, remove the opposite direction.
Okay. That's
So
it.
just go in, wipe the back of the stick. Perfect. And then we are going to take your strip with you. That's right. Make sure you spin. That when you're taking it to the table, you don't have any dripping. Perfect. And now we apply one direction. Yes. And come down. You have to stretch the skin. Perfect.
Okay. Control your stick.
And you dispose of the stick immediately. Place the strip in the middle of perfect and smooth to you. Same direction. You want to smooth it in a little bit more. Perfect. And you're going to stretch below. Yes. Yes, there we go. And quickly remove in the opposite direction. Compress. Perfect.
Oh, wait, there's some more.
Yes, and you just fold and remove. How's it going, Michelle? You doing okay? Perfect. And now we repeat that on the other side.
I'm surviving.
You're surviving. Doing a great job. You're being an excellent model. Wipe the back, Lisa. Okay. And as soon as you finish on that side, and quickly remove in the opposite direction. Compress, and you're going to soothe the area once you remove all the excess wax. And now you're going to soothe the area. So ladies, let's talk as we work. So we're going to recap the class. Lisa, what are one of the most important things that we do not do when we are doing an upper lip wax?
Do not don't apply the wax twice.
Apply the wax twice, and LaShawn, what don't we do?
We don't double dip.
We don't double dip. So you can go ahead and put the soothing. This is one, perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to recap everything. So we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts, which are making sure that your room is clean, making sure that you have all the products that you have for the session. We're also going to make sure that at the end of the day that you give your clients the home care recommendation. We talked about contraindications to waxing. We also talked about making sure that we understand how to effectively apply and remove in the opposite direction. The rule of thumb, which is to compress as well. And so I just want to know from you, you can come and you can think, I want to know from you, how do you feel about receiving and giving? How does it make you feel knowing that you would have done an upper lip wax today?
I feel more confident.
More confident, yes.
Yeah, me too. I
You
feel more
too.
confident. Yeah.
Well, that is perfect. I just wanted to make sure that you guys understood everything that took place today. Do you have any questions for me?
One question.
Yes, sure.
For us females, we would have a lot less hair.
Yes.
If a man comes and he wants to have his removed,
Mustache removed.
yeah, what would we do differently?
Differently, it would be hard wax for sure. We did a straight wax method today. You would be using a hard wax method with him. That would be the difference.
Okay.
Okay. Any more questions, ladies?
No questions.
I want to thank you so much for being here today. Also look forward to seeing you in the next 2 weeks. But right now you're going to take a 10-minute break and then you're going to move on to skin science and we are going to tidy up.
Yes.
Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.